Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can create faceless short form content using free tools, you heard right, free tools, which you can then post into your various social media platforms. So let's hop on straight into today's video. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to be using ChatGPT to create the script. One thing to point out over here is that the quality of the input or the prompt that you're going to provide ChatGPT with will determine the quality of the output that you're going to receive from the software or from the AI. If you don't have a ChatGPT account, there'll be a link beneath this video where you can actually go ahead and get your free account. Okay, so we are going to enter our prompt over here and we're going to let ChatGPT go to work. Okay, so as you can see over here, ChatGPT not only gives you the wording over here, but it also gives you the shots, right? So it will say opening shot, and they're proposing having a bright, upbeat music playing in the background as the video starts with a person sitting at the desk, surrounded by bills and worried about expressions. That's the first scene over there. The second scene is going to be cut to the person holding a pen and paper, ready to jot down some notes. Over here we've got another scene over here. So it's actually showing you the various scenes that you need. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to copy this over into a Google document, and just to clean it up a bit, but I'll keep this open because we're going to come back to this to identify the scenes that we're going to use. Okay, so as you can see over here, I copied this text into this Google document, and I went ahead and I removed the direction that it was giving me regarding what the different scenes should be and when the voiceover should speak and so on. So next up, I'm going to go over to a site called Pexels, and I'm going to show you where you can actually get videos for this particular script. So when you arrive into the Pexels site, you can see they've either got photos or videos, so depending on what you want, let's change that to videos. And let's see, for the first scene, they said opening shot, bright, upbeat music playing in the background as the video starts with the person sitting at their desk. Okay, surrounded by bills. Okay, so let's copy that and drop that in over here. Click enter. So they look like they are concerned about bills. So I could go ahead and I could download that video. Okay, so I've downloaded that video. Okay, the next scene that they've got over here is cut to a person holding a pen and paper and ready to jot down notes. So let's go back over here and say, let's just actually go and copy it, might be easier. Going to copy that. Click enter. Next up, we would copy this prompt over here, paste it into Pexels, and we go through this for all of these scenes over here that they are recommending. And so I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to click pause and I'll go ahead and get those videos, and then I'll come right back. Okay, so once you've got all our videos or images, we are going to hop on over to a software called CapCut. So once you type in CapCut.com, there are two options. You get a paid option and you get the free option. The free option is more than enough for most people starting out with video editing. The paid option or paid plan gives you the opportunity to use a lot more premium features, but for the purpose of what we are trying to do, the free plan works perfectly. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come over here and click on the word create. Very important that you use the right resolution, because we are creating short form content for platforms like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and so on. We are going to be using the 9:16 resolution, so we'll click on that. Okay, so next up, you're going to have to upload the videos and the images that you download from Pexels. So we can click on upload over here from this device. And these are the ones that we had just downloaded. So we're going to click on the word open. In fact, there was one more, the one on top, that one. Okay, so the next step that you're going to need to do is you're going to have to go back to your script, and you're going to have to identify which images comes in first. Okay, so the very first part, if we go to the script real quickly. Okay, so the opening scene was bright upbeat music playing in the background with a person, or in this case a couple, sitting at desk surrounded by bills and worried expressions. So the image that we got was actually this one over here, so you can drag it in over there. The next one we're going to look at is a person holding a pen and paper to jot down notes. So let's see, there's the pen and paper jotting down the notes. So let's come and drag that over there. The next scene that we had was calendar. So let's go and find a calendar being flipped. Put that in over there. The next scene we had was a piggy bank or some form of savings. I went with this particular one over here. So let's move this to the side. And then we had a few more, and I'm just going to I've got this one over here, person negotiating with a creditor. And that's pretty much the gist. One thing to point out, when I downloaded the images, you can see that it's got this little square with a lot of black on top over there. You might want to just fill up the full canvas. And so what I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to click on Shift because I'm in Mac, and I'm just going to drag this till I get the guy in the middle over there and make this bigger. See that? And then just move this to the side, and I'll do that for all of these. Okay, so now I've actually adjusted the size of the canvas over there, and you can see if I wanted the lady to be in the shot instead of the guy, I could move her if she looks a bit more worried in this instance. But for the purpose of this example, I'm just going to keep the guy in it. And then there's the hand, there's the calendar. So if I click play, this is what it's going to look like. And then if I wanted to adjust the length of this clip, I could actually go in and adjust it by pulling. Okay, because remember we want these videos to be 15 to 60 seconds long. So just make these smaller. That guy there. So if we go to the start of the video and click play, again, these might be a bit too long. So you could shorten the length of it. You can see over there, that's 5 seconds, so that's quite long for a scene. We're just creating short form video, so you might want it to be a bit shorter. Like, let's see, how long is that? Let's make it 2 seconds each. Okay, so next up, you need to have the some captions on the screen, because again, most people are going to be watching this on their mobile devices, so you're going to have captions that appear on the screen. You can either go and manually add the captions by clicking on text and then dragging like a header in and then typing it in, but that might take a bit of time. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use a little secret that I use when I do these things. So I'm going to record my audio and then I'm going to transcribe it. I'm going to show you guys how I do that real quick. Okay, so I'm going to click on this record button, and I am going to read the script. Hey there, looking to break free from debt and take control of your finances? Stick around. I've got some tips to help you get out of debt fast. Step number 1, take stock of your debts. Write down every debt you owe, including your credit cards, your loans, and outstanding bills, knowing what you're dealing with in the first place, and then start to tackle it. Step number 2, create a budget. Track your income and expenses. Cut down on unnecessary spending and allocate extra funds to paying off your debts. Step number 3, prioritize your debts. Consider the interest rates and start by paying off high interest debts first. It'll save you some money in the long run. Step number 4, explore debt repayment strategies. Look into the debt avalanche or the debt snowball method to accelerate your payments and stay motivated. Step number 5, negotiate with your creditors. Sometimes they may offer lower interest rates or payment plans that suit your budget. Step number 6, celebrate milestones. As you pay off each debt, celebrate your progress. It'll keep you motivated to stay on track. And remember, getting out of debt takes time and dedication, but with the right plan, you can achieve financial freedom. You've got this. Thanks for watching. Share this video with someone who needs to break free from debt. Together, let's achieve financial independence. See you next time. Okay, so I just recorded that and I'm going to click stop. So now it's going to go ahead and it's going to save my transcript. So if I come to this, let's just move to the side real quick. Okay, so next up, I'm going to play this audio real quick. Hey there, looking to break free from debt and take control of your finances? One thing to point out real quickly, you'll see this is just under 1 minute and 30 seconds long, which is quite a long video for short form videos, right? But I want to create a shorter video, but I want to use these captions over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then go over to this caption section over here. I'm going to click on automatically recognize speech in videos. So I'm going to click that and I'm going to generate my captions real quick. Okay, so now it's got my captions. So let's show you this. I've got some tips to help you get out of debt fast. Step number 1, take stock of your debts. Write down every debt you owe, including. So here you can see all the captions that are created from my voice over there. So if I just zoom in a bit and I wanted to, let's just see, just bring this part over here, let's drag this part forward. Okay, so that was that. I could make a 90-second long one, but or alternatively, I could just identify some of the captions that this video is actually created or that CapCut has created. And then let's just do that over there. Okay, so let's play and see what it looks like with the captions. Hey there, looking to break free from debt and take control of your finances? Stick around. I've got some tips to help you get out of debt fast. Okay, so a few things to point out over here. As you can see, the captions line up with my audio. So my audio is about 1.5 minutes, which is reasonably long, right? And if it's a short form video, I wanted to keep it anything from 30 to 60 seconds. So I've got a few options over here. I can either go ahead and create the video, which would be 1.5 minutes, because some of the platforms allows you to upload for more than a minute, and just go ahead and drag these images over here or the videos to match the scenes based on what I was saying in that particular scene. So that's the first thing. Let me just zoom in like that. Step number 1 would have started over there. I believe that was step number 1's video. And just drag that till there, and then I would have step number 2, and I could continue to drag this just to fill out the full canvas with all the videos that I had uploaded and images that I've uploaded for the different steps. So like this would transition over here. Step number 1, take stock of your debts. Write down every debt you owe, including your credit cards, your loans, and outstanding bills, knowing what you're dealing with in the first place, and then start to tackle it. Step number 2, create a budget. Okay, so I would have added a budget image over there or video over there. But if I wanted to have a shorter video, what I could do is I could just go in and I could delete some of these captions, right? So I could just have, let's say, hey there, that part's fine. I'm good with that one. Step number 1, take stock of your debts. So let's say I wanted to get rid of this portion of this particular scene. I would go in like that, and I'm actually going to cut or remove this portion of the scene. So let's just bring that like that, and then let's just come and delete those parts out. Okay, and then I also want to get rid of this audio over here. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut this audio. So we can click on that little, let's come to this part over there. Click on the audio, and I'm going to separate that there. Okay, let's just come in, click on the audio, clip it. So let's just come in and delete that. Okay, let's just swap these around. Just let's say that was the right one. I can then drag that audio across over there. Okay, so I'm going to bring step number 3 in over there. Step number 3 talks about prioritize your debts. I know this image doesn't quite make sense. I didn't put it on in the right order, but just to illustrate what I'm trying to achieve over here, let's just delete that. Come in, do that. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like now. Hey there, looking to break free from debt and take control of your finances? Stick around. I've got some tips to help you get out of debt fast. Step number 1, take stock of your debts. Step number 2, create a budget. Step number 3. Okay, so as you can see over there, what I was able to do was take that 90-second long video and I could chop it down into a shorter video. So that's what it looks like, guys. And then just one final thing I want to show you on these captions over here. If I click on the captions over there and we come to text basic over here. On this side over here, you can adjust the style that you have for the captions. So you can add a fill in, you can change the color of the text. You can go in and, if I just come back over here, you can add a stroke feature. And so let's just change that to yellow, where you can just play around with the sizes over there. You can come to these captions over here. You can choose different styles for the captions depending on what you want. So I can have a background text. There's a whole host of things, and I encourage you to play around with this just to end up with the type of captions that you want to have on your videos, right? Once you've done that, you can then go ahead and click on the export button, and then you can download it, and then you can upload it onto TikTok, onto Facebook, onto YouTube, and so on. Guys, at the start of the video, I said I had some bonus content, and the first thing that I wanted to mention over here is when you upload your video onto TikTok and onto Instagram and to the various platforms, make sure that you identify what the trending sounds are, because you want to include that in your video. If you're going to use the audio, your voiceover, whether it's yours or somebody else's voiceover that is going to be accompanying the video, you would want to still use a trending sound, but make sure that you reduce the volume on the trending sound down to 5 to 10% so that you can still hear the voice. Very important, because these platforms push out content also based on the trending sound at that point in time. The second point is, if you're going to be uploading to platforms like YouTube and Instagram, I encourage you to use thumbnails. So go onto a platform like Canva, which again is free, and create a thumbnail that's going to stop people, to stop the scroll, right? So when they see your thumbnail on the particular video, that they're going to watch it. So guys, I hope that this video helped you, showed you how you can create faceless content for your social media platforms. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, click subscribe below.